35 years. Well, actually, at the time of this recording, and slightly just a little bit after that. But if you would have asked me after 7 years, I'd be married at 35 years, it would have been a long stretch of the imagination. In fact, when we were married, the pastor, he wouldn't allow me to give him any money for his services. So I think he must have had some sort of an inclination that I'd need all the help that I can get. But no, after 8 years, if there was a way that I could have gotten out of the marriage, I would have. I didn't know how. There were so many people that were looking to us, looking for encouragement, for strength, looking that the marriage would actually work in this day and age. And yet mine just wasn't working. I didn't know how to get out of it. I didn't know what to do. I was laid off, and I decided not to find work, but rather to stay home and to do something about my marriage. I decided that I would love her by faith. I didn't know exactly what that meant, but I found out. Every day I worked on a project, an old van that I picked up out of a salvage yard and brought home, which was devastating for Darlene, to say the least. But I worked on that, and I'd have to go inside the house for various different reasons. And what I would do is I would go in the house, I'd find her, I'd give her a hug, I'd give her a kiss, and I'd tell her something that I appreciated about her. I told her that I loved her. And I'd turn around, and I'd walk out and go do my business, whatever I had to do. I must have done that for at least 30 times a day. I did this in the hopes that she would change. But little did I know that something else was about ready to take place. After about 3 months, something happened that I was not expecting. Something changed, all right. It was me. And a fire came in that I didn't know existed. Hadn't felt it. I'm not sure if I ever felt it like that. But I had a fire for her. It's amazing. It's never gone out. I found that a long time ago. If you want someone to know that they're loved, tell them. Tell them every day. In fact, I'll tell people, I'll say, has anyone ever told you that they love you today? And if I need to be, I'll be the first one to tell them. But it's been interesting being married to a perfectionist. In fact, when we were married, you know, Darlene, anybody who knows Darlene, you'll know that she has to have things her way. And we were on the platform, and the pastor was praying his blessing over us. And while all the heads were bowed, the unity candle had gone out. And Darlene left my side, went over, took a match, and lit the unity candle and snuck back before anyone ever knew she was gone. My dad was taking pictures, and I wish he would have been looking at the time. It would have been a great photo shot. I could have put that on YouTube. That would have been fun. 35 years. I tell her that I could never, ever let her go. She's my memory. She holds things in remembrance that I don't remember anymore. To lose her would be like losing my life. I love her. Love you, darling.